Adam. I'm from RC Racing 25, and I'm doing a review for Traxxas 1/10 scale maximum destruction, which is basically any monster jam truck. Which is this right now is just a normal Stampede. I've upgraded stuff to it, but I can give you an honest review of the original truck. I mean, I've had the upgrades not that long. I've had the other one for a little longer than this. It's okay. Okay, so this is the 1/10 scale Stampede platform. It's got the license. It's got the monster truck wheels, with licensed bodies. They have Monster Mutt, Son of a Digger, Grave Digger, Grinder, Captain's Curse, and Maximum Destruction. So yeah, as you can probably see, the front wheels are in wider than, farther than the rear wheels, because these are actually the front wheels I put on the back after I glued them. These are the rear wheels. I've worn down the tread so much I had to replace them in the back, and I'm too cheap to buy another one. Okay, well, this thing goes about 30 out of the box with the stock motor, which is right here. I put it in the foam from the brushless. It's the 12-turn Titan 550 motor, and you see, I mean, it's a good motor. It's brushed. That's one thing I don't like about it, but if you think about it, brush motor, all you gotta do is break them in and they'll work great for you, unless you overdo it and burn them up. That's something you definitely want to try to avoid. Here's the stock battery pack. You can see I have really done a number on these things. I mean, this battery pack's been worn. There's holes in the bottom of it. Yeah, and there's, I think, some water going in there too, so this is pretty much shot. I have the right now I have in there is a 5,000 milliamp from Venom. Makes this thing run great. But the original truck itself, I like the handling. It's fun. Does wheelies right out of the box. I mean, you charge your battery pack up, you break your motor in, you charge it up again, just because you have to run the first pack through with the break in the motor, the brushes, so you don't just destroy it. Then you can start doing wheelies right out of the box. I mean, this thing, it's powerful. It does wheelies like nobody's business, just because these wheels have absolutely no foam in them, so they are really, really soft. I mean, this is barely any force. I mean, yeah, nice oil-filled shocks in here. Knocked over the TQI 2.4 controller I had to put in here because I ripped the antenna off of my original one, and they're putting a cell phone tower in behind my house, so that will cause interference pretty bad with this kind of truck, that kind of receiver. So I had to upgrade to the TQI one. Not a bad controller, actually. It's quite fun. Have a 5,000 milliamp 50C Venom LiPo battery. I have not had a chance to run this yet. I'm going to try to run it tomorrow, because I can't really run it right now, because it is... crap, what time is it? It's... if you can read that, that's... let's see if I can do that. Nah, well, it's 3:23 in the morning, so I don't think my neighbors appreciate that one. So, yeah, it's a good truck. Goes 30 out of the box. You upgrade the motor, you hit around 40. Yeah, LiPo in there. I'm not sure how fast this will start going, but this battery I know gives you great acceleration, because my friend has the same one. He beats this one out of the park. I mean, this truck right here can't keep up with his running this. He has a slashed VXL. But yeah. And if you watch the other videos, you'll see his truck, and you'll see him and his brother. And this is a new servo. Broke the servo originally, broke the actual mounts off of it, but the servo was just fine, worked great still. So just the servo just flopping around in there. So the only bad thing I can say about this, to tell you the truth, is drive shafts. They're not the strongest ones, but they'll get you what you need to do. And one really good tip of advice: do not raise the suspension. Don't do it. As soon as you start raising the suspension, you're gonna start getting unnecessary wear in here. I mean, if you look closely, right in there, I don't think you can really see it from the camera angle, but I raised this originally, but when you do that, see your drive shaft right here? It's the odd angle already. But if you get any more, it's gonna put unnecessary wear and tear on everything, including your drive shaft. I mean, I twisted these things. These are $10 each, so not too expensive, but not too cheap either. I've actually twisted my original ones, and I've also wore nice grooves into I'm sorry, I don't really know what these are called that much. Yeah, last time I heard they're like forearms or something like that. Well, I've actually wore grooves right into there with it, and so just don't raise the suspension. It's already got 4 inches of ground clearance to it, and it's a good truck. I mean, this thing right here, I have beat it up. I mean, I have beat this thing up. And that is the body. That is my body. Look at that. This right here is almost broken all the way through. Tell you the truth, true fashion, maximum destruction, putting this one to doing it on our maximum destruction. I mean, think about it. This thing right here is this. If you ever watched a freestyle from Tom Bentz or any of the other drivers of Maximum Destruction, you'll know I do it well. That's kind of sounding a little smug, but oh well. Well, yeah. You wanna probably buy a wheelie bar. That is the biggest recommendation I can give you. Is get a wheelie bar. Just try not to land on it when you start jumping up like this. Because, I mean, as soon as you start landing on that, you'll snap them right in half. I mean, I've done that. I've actually had to replace my transmission housing because I've ripped out the screws here. And I've bent the screws. This one's actually bent. This pops off a lot when I land. I've gone through at least 4 of these little covers. I've gone through 4 of those things. 4. And I've had this thing since, God, not even a year. Got it right before I graduated high school. And yeah, I mean, I love this truck. I prefer Traxxas over Losi. I own both. And I have a Mini T and a Mini SCT of Losi. Traxxas is the way to go. I know it's just my opinion, but if you think about it, these things, $300 for a truck about this size from Traxxas, and it goes about as fast as this. This goes 20 at most, stock. Well, if you want to hear a review about this truck, just keep going down on my videos. So yeah, if you want, I'm Adam, and there goes the camera. Sorry, I'm Adam. These are my trucks. This is just a review of the Traxxas 110 scale. Please comment down below if you have any questions about this truck or what I've done to it. Just simple questions or a little bit advanced questions. It's up to you. I don't care. So yeah, this is a fun truck.